and welcome to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Going to be reading for the lovely star sign of Cancer. So Cancer, let's grab the book of answers to start with and see what wants to come out in the messages for you this week. What have we got for the Cancerians? Take a chance. Take a chance. So the universe is going out with that phrase for you. So if there's anything that you're sort of got doubts about at this moment in time, okay, the universe is saying it's the right time to do just that. Take a chance. Let's have a look what's coming out in the first card for you then this week, Cancer. What have we got for the lovely Cancerians? And we have the deep freeze. There's a situation that's got you, Cancer, of late where you've been in a situation where there's been no movement. You felt stagnant in a situation. You haven't been feeling happy maybe in a certain situation. There could have been a process that hasn't been moving quick enough for you, but we've got the deep freeze card coming in, but we've got the thaw. It can also mean you've been ill, okay, you've not had the strength, like the lion is sort of out of action here. So you could have been out of action on something, not feeling well, but the thaw comes in and it's like to say things are slowly coming back to normal. Something gone on here with you, Cancer, where there's a situation where you have felt out of sorts, you've not felt well, but the thaw comes in. So let's just get another card out to go with this one, just to see where this is coming from. And we have strength. See, that just shows you. With the deep freeze card, the lion was out of action, got no strength, okay? But the strength is coming back to you. You're having the power to step forward, taking a chance, as it said in that book to start with, okay? And it's strange how we've got 2 and 6 comes to 8 and 4 and 4 comes to 8. I feel the 8th of March could be a significant date for a passing, an anniversary. 8 is an infinity sign, okay? Also like the yin and yang. So you could be getting your life back on track, your life back in balance. But overall, it's a movement card. Energy comes back in around a certain situation. Let's have a look what else is coming out for you. What else is coming out for Cancer? And it's greed. But on this occasion, I don't feel this is directed to you. There's somebody around you. It could be your workplace who are greedy, as in trying to get you to do more and more and more work, okay? I feel like it's somebody taking advantage of your situation. It's not about the greed of you, okay? It's somebody around you who is taking advantage of your good nature and your goodwill. I just want to get another card out for that, actually. What else have we got for Cancer on this, please, universe? And it's justice. Wow. Just speaks volumes to me. There's some situation around some of my Cancers at the moment where either somebody is taking liberties, either somebody is taking you for granted, and you are going to act on this. There might have been sort of taking advantage of the situation that you've been in, not being well, not feeling vulnerable. As I said, you could have been off work of late and not being able to do your normal job of work. And this is your employer just coming on to you saying, you know, when are you coming back to work? Why aren't you coming back to work? Do you know what I mean? And you've just got to keep saying to them, well, I'm not fit enough to come back to work. I'm not well enough to come to work. It's also to say, maybe you have to assess a situation where sometimes money isn't everything. Health comes first. If you are coming home and you're in this state with no energy, then this is where you have to sort of take that risk, okay? Look at a situation that, for some of you, is taking liberties from you without you really knowing, because that man's blindfolded. So we've got the Justice card coming out here, and you are weighing up a situation, and you are sort of listening to your inner voice as well, of the positives and the negatives. And it's strange how we've got 1 and 5 comes to 6, and 1 and 1 is 2. 6 and 2 is 8. So we've got the 8 again. The 8th of March for you, I feel, is going to be a real significant key factor. It's either going to highlight an issue with, I keep want to say, your employer for some of you. But justice will be served. It's about lightening your load, Cancer. Lightening your load. Let's just have a look what your inner psyche is feeling this week then. What have we got for Cancer? Ooh. Oh, we're all it's all falling down. Let's put those back for you. Right then, let me just grab this other deck without knocking everything over. So what else have we got for Cancer, please? And it's the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords energy, the 5 on its own is about change. The number 5 is change. You're in this situation, as I said, where it's going through in your mindset. As I no longer want to be part of. It's about not being part of something. I do not want to be part of this employment anymore, this relationship anymore. But I feel you will make a decision, but somebody will start chipping away at your shoulder, trying to get you to reverse that situation. I feel I'm picking up with some of my Cancers who are going to throw the towel in on a job that's not been serving them well, a job where you may have been off work for some time and you're thinking, I can't do this anymore. But you're going to get the powers of be chipping away, saying, you got to think about it, what are you doing? And at the end of the day, if you're not happy and the job is making you unwell, then you just have to cut your ties and fly the nest, okay? And this is what you are struggling with. This is what you are struggling with. At the end of the day, I feel whoever I'm picking up with, you're not being paid your worth. The company is greedy. The company is taking you for a ride. And it's time to listen to your inner voice and get justice for yourself, Cancer. Okay? It's very, very deep. Let's have a look what your inner psyche is feeling this week. What is going on within your own spirit, soul? What have we got for Cancer? And we've got the Queen of Fire. She comes in as a wake-up call to say to you, follow your passion. Follow your heart's desires. There's a door closed behind her as well. So this is your inner spirit saying to you, follow your heart's desire. Okay? Take the risk. Let that door close behind you and just know that you will be guided and supported and protected. So all I'm saying is, don't let somebody try and change your mind. Don't let somebody give you a headache over your decision from your gut and your heart. Let's have a look what the universe wants to add into that then. What does the universe want to add into the mix? Right. What does the universe want to add into this? And it's the Ace of Cups. The universe is saying you will rise above this. It's concentrating on your home environment, your happiness. And I'm using the dark side of these cards. There's a light side and a dark side to this deck, of this tarot deck. Just a normal standard sort of cups and pentacles and what have you. But this is the Ace of Cups, and it's saying you need to be focusing on being happy in your home environment. And as it's come through on the dark side, okay, on the shadow side, it's saying this is what has been neglected. This is what the universe is saying. You will rise up from this, these stormy waters that you have been on, this whatever the situation that you have been dealing with, and you will come out, okay, in a happier, freer environment. Beautiful energy. Let's have a look what your animal spirit cards are then, coming out this week. What else have we got for Cancer? We have the alchemical sign of Earth, and it's the Lamb, and that's you straight away. Vulnerable, okay? It's an Earth energy. You don't feel grounded. You're in this vulnerable situation, okay? I also want to say, don't let somebody pull the wool over your eyes, because I feel, as I said, someone's going to try and change your mind or influence you over something that you're not making the right decision on something. And then we have the alchemical sign of Fire, and it's the Camel. Fire sign again is follow your passions, as we had in the Queen of Fire card here, okay? And go the distance. The camel is a strong animal. It's got everything on board it needs to get through the most sort of hardest, toughest terrain. So you are going out of the vulnerable lamb situation, and it's sort of saying the camel is coming in. Stick to your guns, follow your passions. It'll bring in a new phase for you, and you will go the distance on this. Go the distance and don't let anybody change your mind over it, okay? Take a risk. So let's just get one of my oracle cards and see what comes out for you. Before I turn this over, I am just going to grab the movie Book of Answers and just see what comes out in that for you. What have we got for Cancer then? Nobody's going to rain on your parade, and it's the character Fanny Bryce, okay, from Funny Girl. So yeah, nobody's going to rain on your parade. In other words, you've made your decision, okay, or you will be making your decision, and don't allow anybody to change that. Don't let anybody rain on your parade, exactly as it says. So we've got the beautiful card of Matters of the Heart. The whole of this reading, the vibe I'm getting for you, Cancer, is saying time to do something to look after yourself. It's addressing key issues, okay, that have put you at the start of this reading in this deep freeze. Time to set the thought in and follow and take the risk, okay, in meeting your heart's desire. But it's the right time now. So if you've been umming and ahhing over something, then just take this reading as a big thumbs up from the universe. The time is now. Let's just get a card from your spiritual realms then, your guides, angels and spirits. What's coming out in that for you? And we have let go. So it's just the whole of this reading is just cementing the fact that you've got to let something go, let something change. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust is the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. What else can I say? Cancer, what else can I say? If you are worrying over something at the moment, you know, as I said, if you're thinking of saying, if you're not happy in something, just throw the towel in, say your piece and get out of there, okay? Let go of that situation, because this is the right time, as I said. Let's have a look what the fairies are coming out with for Cancer, please. What are the fairy elements coming out for Cancer? And we've got attitude, okay? And I want to say the fairies are telling you on this card, I feel like this is the organisation, this is the situation that you've got to sort of face and address. And like I say, they will sort of try and bring you down or try and correct you on something. And it's like to say, you might only be small and insignificant to this, but you're standing your ground and you are not going to allow the situation, okay, to win, because you have the attitude that the fairies are bringing in for you to resolve this situation. So Cancer, let's get the Literacy Book of Answers and see what's coming out in that for you at the end of this reading. Wave that a moment and ask another. Waver that a moment and ask another. Charles Dickens' Great Expectations. First of all, I'm looking at the Great Expectations, as I'm saying, sitting here thinking there is great expectations for you, okay? And sort of waver that moment, as in don't worry anymore, okay? I feel like this is just saying don't keep repeating the same question either, okay? You've made a decision, or you should come to a decision, and if somebody tries to talk you out of something this week, then it's like to say, waver that a moment, ask me another question, because I'm not going to change my decision. There's something about either you or somebody around you is not going to change a decision, okay? As I said, your reading has been very, very deep and very cryptic, but I hope you can take something from that reading. I always say don't force it, okay? And it's not always about you. It can be about energies that are around you with other people. So don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs, because there could be other messages in there. And until next time, you take care of yourself. Bye then.